Yeah, let me tell you about surfing. I never really planned on becoming a surfer or someone who surfs. I just happened to be in LA one summer when our next destination we were supposed to move to when I was a kid wasn't ready, so we ended up having to go to a surf camp. Every damn morning they pick us up right about 6 a.m. or so, and in the cold LA mornings, take us down to the beach. Let's go in that cold, bloody water, and it is freezing, especially in the mornings. No wetsuits, of course, and being only in the 7th grade, kind of a skinny little kid, and you got to go in the water and try to learn how to surf. But one thing they did do is before you learned how to surf, they made sure you knew how to swim. You had to swim about 100 meters out, 100 meters south, and you had to swim back in. Of course, they had a guy next to you paddling along. But man, I tell you, that water was freezing. By the time you get out of the water, you don't even feel your legs. Yep, there's a guy named Bud Cravens that used to do this for us. He's the guy that picked us up. Yeah, surfboards didn't have leashes in those days, so if you lost your surfboard, you had to swim in. Which I think is still a good rule of thumb if you want to learn how to surf is be sure you can swim out to the point that you're going to surf at. If you're only going to be surfing on the beach break right in front of the sand, just be sure you get out of the water from the beach break. But if you're going to surf some point, be sure you can swim that kilometer back to the sand, back to the beach. Because, you do lose your board. The leash isn't a lifeline, it just breaks every so often. And surfing something that you just, little by little you get better, little by little you get start going in bigger waves. Little by little you get crazier, go out in stuff that you shouldn't be in. But I always figured that if you go out in the water and you're surfing and you're having a good time, you're allowed to be out there. That's nature's way of telling you you should be there. My rule of thumb was always that if I fell off the board and got pummeled in the white water, got beat up, at the moment my head came out of the water, if I was smiling, I belonged out there in those waves. If I wasn't smiling, it's time for me to get out. Because I surfed for over 20 years in San Francisco, and in San Francisco the water is very cold, very heavy, the waves are very big, very, very powerful. So when you're out there surfing, you're out there in double overhead, triple overhead sometimes. The wave flicks you off and pummels you. And the only thing you can think about it, damn, I wish this leash would break so I can get out and swim to shore. Because as long as you're attached to the leash, the surfboard can drag you. The wave pushes the surfboard in and you're underwater, spinning on your leash. Nothing you can do, you just gotta wait till the wave lets go of your board. Once it's got a grip on that board and it's pushing it in, it might be pushing it for a long time. And then you're wishing, man, this leash, I wish it would break so I could just get out of the water and get a breath up there. But we don't die so easily. You get pushed and you get pushed and you think you're underwater for 30 seconds. It's only about 5 or 6 seconds, and maybe 8. It's not very long you're underwater. But the reason I quit surfing big waves was one day I went out on a double overhead wave, wasn't that big, and I got pummeled. And while I was rolling around underwater, waiting for the wave to let go of my board, I started thinking, man, if this leash breaks, I'm gonna drown. I don't think I can swim in all the way to shore from here. Yeah, and I thought, wow, that's a trip. Before I actually wished the leash would break, now I wish that the leash would never break. And that's how I got out of the water and got rid of all my big wave boards. Yep, now I'm just happy and content to surf this tiny little powerless slop out here in Kamakura. Yeah, that's just the way it is with surfing, man.